What the fuck? I am in shock at this Royal Rumble. It totally blew my expectations, and I am in awe. Oh my god. This was my face. Look at it. Look at it! Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. I think this might have been one of the best Rumbles I've seen ever. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go over it. So the night started off with Drew McIntyre versus Goldberg for the WWE Championship. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have high expectations for this match. WWE has a trend lately with Brock Lesnar and Goldberg where they just do really fast matches where they just spam a couple finishers, and it was cool when Goldberg first did it to Brock, but now it just feels abused. It's not really wrestling anymore when you just spam a few finishers and the match ends in like 2 minutes. It was extremely underwhelming when they did it with Seth Rollins against Brock Lesnar at Mania, and the match just ended with literally zero substance. And then they did it again last year when Braun Strowman fought Goldberg and Drew McIntyre fought Brock Lesnar. Those matches lasted only seconds. It was really lame. Now, this match was longer than all of those matches, so I'll give it that. But still, I would have loved to see an amazing and epic battle between these two huge stars clashing in something that could potentially be a 5-star match. But yeah, instead we just got something that felt like it took 2 minutes to think of. Overall, the match was exactly what I expected, just something quick that wouldn't last too long, but it was nice to see Drew McIntyre win. I think this was the first time I saw Goldberg actually lose to the young guy. This also means Drew McIntyre and The Undertaker are the only people in WWE to have ever beat Brock Lesnar and Goldberg both one-on-one. But yeah, the match was meh. The ending was nice though, I guess. Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens was extremely fun to watch, and I really blew my expectations. I was really impressed with what they did.
So, or this match is over, right? Oh God, are you kidding?
Roman ended up botching the last man standing match. It looked like the ref was about to count to 6, and then he just stopped because he noticed Roman was unable to get out of the handcuffs, and it was just really cringy, and I wish Roman just hit him or something, but he just awkwardly stopped the count, and it was obviously a botch. So yeah, Kevin Owens, your real Universal Champion. But yeah, that botch aside, the match was great, fun to watch, and it really impressed me. Glad to see Sasha retain against Carmella, because this is literally the only reign where Sasha got to keep her title. I'm going to talk about the men's Royal Rumble match. The female one, there's not much to go over. Overall, I'm pretty happy that Bianca Belair won over Charlotte winning it a second time. So yeah, it's nice to have new talent winning that. But yeah, other than that, not too much to say. Nice seeing Ember Moon wrestle. Alexa Bliss had this whole moment, and yeah, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, anyways, let's just go to the men's Royal Rumble, because that's the match that got me freaking out. Alright, so funny story, my friend Alessandra was complaining about how Edge returning to the Rumble was spoiled. And yeah, I can understand him being upset about that, but it happening 2 times in a row, it's kind of cliche. That's kind of the reason he wanted to announce it, so it doesn't take away the moment from the original one. Later, we found out Edge and Orton were supposed to be the first and second entrants into the Rumble, and that I was thought it was a cool idea, like they can start off their rivalry again. But spoiling the first and second entrance I thought was kind of lame. Like, I was literally saying it would have been really cool if I just heard "You think you know me," and I freaked out. And then when the Rumble started, I heard "You think you know me," and I still freaked out. And then I was like, wait, what? Why am I freaking out? I should have I already know this is happening. But anyways, the match started, and it was pretty cool seeing those two wrestle again. It's literally my childhood, so I always love to see those two in the ring. Seeing Edge back is making me so happy. Then Sami Zayn came and kind of ruined it. I kind of wanted Edge and Randy to fight a bit longer. Fifth entrant was Jeff Hardy, and that actually surprised me. Even though he's not like, it's not like he's been gone for too long, but like seeing Jeff Hardy is always gonna put a smile on my face. Ziggler was number 6, and every year I always wanted Ziggler to win, but he ended up eliminating Jeff Hardy, which made me hate him. And then got Shinsuke, and Carlito came out of nowhere. That put a huge smile on my face. Carlito was never like, a main eventer or anything, but just seeing that dude from my childhood just there blew my mind. I really wasn't expecting Carlito. Seeing that backstabber, seeing that apple, and holy crap, is he jacked. He is so jacked. I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. Now I'll spit in the face and you'll die. That he is jacked. One character I forgot to talk about was Randy Orton. So with Randy Orton, he was the second wrestler in the ring with Edge. So early on, Randy got hurt and he had to get walked out of the ring and leave the Rumble. And I actually got really scared thinking he torn his ACL or something. It looked like he was hurt. He looked really upset. It looked really real, and I got scared. And he ended up leaving the Rumble. So I was kind of scared about him. I was really hoping he was going to be okay. And he exited the Rumble early. Then we got John Morrison at 11th, and I really wanted him to win this Rumble. He was my number 1 pick for this Rumble. If not Morrison, then I was like hoping for Cesaro. But I really wanted Morrison to win this Rumble because I thought, he never had his chance to be a main eventer. The most he ever did was ECW champion, and I really thought he was perfect to be a WWE champion. Ricochet was after him, and I have absolutely no hopes for Ricochet. He's an amazing talent, and I would love to see him as world champion, but I feel like WWE just totally forgot this dude existed. Miz was 15, and I was wondering if he could win, because he could have that whole rivalry with Jomo, but it would make a bit more sense if Miz cashed in and John Morrison won the Rumble. Daniel Bryan was number 17th, and when I saw him this far into the Rumble entering, I was 100% sure. I would have bet, I don't know how much money, that Daniel Bryan would have won the Rumble. That would have been the most obvious pick for me. He has never won the Rumble before. People were so upset about him never winning the Rumble that one year, and I thought it made total sense. He never won it, and he's on the end of his career now. He's been talking about potentially retiring and maybe slowing down a bit. So him going off with Rumble and one last world title win was totally plausible. I would have bet all my money on Daniel Bryan. Then Mayor Kane came next, which I really wasn't expecting. I had no idea he was gonna leave his office and join this Rumble. It's always a pleasure to see Kane getting some eliminations in and adding to his total record of most eliminations in a Rumble. Always happy to see Kane. And oh my god, the moment Daniel Bryan and Kane looked at each other, I was freaking out. I was like, oh shit, Team Hell No. Oh my god, Team Hell No, it's not technically that long ago. Well, I guess, I think I was in high school when Team Hell No was a thing. I guess that was a long time ago, but it was amazing. Team Hell No was, even though Kane wasn't in that much of a serious role, Team Hell No was an amazing tag team. They were absolutely hilarious, and they made the tag division relevant again. And just seeing those two reunite just put a huge smile on my face. That was hilarious. They looked so happy. Kane had a huge smile on his face, and then they went closer and closer and they had a big hug, and then Kane chokeslammed Daniel Bryan, as he should, because this is a Royal Rumble, and the last thing Kane should be doing is making alliances again. But it was really nice and really sweet to see Team Hell No reunite. Dominic Mysterio was the 21st, and it was alright. Kind of jealous this kid's in wrestling and I'm not, but yeah, it's pretty neat. His first Rumble, getting his first eliminations in. Hurricane Helms came back, the main event. This man is the highlight of this show. Hurricane Helms. Always happy to see his face. And holy crap, Christian came back at number 24. I was so happy. I really thought Christian would never wrestle again. He just like disappeared off the face of the earth. He just stopped wrestling. I thought his body couldn't take it. He just disappeared and he came back and I was so surprised. I was so happy to see Christian. 7 years. It's been 7 years. And then, oh my God, it clicked in my head. As he was walking towards the ring, I saw Edge and I'm like, holy crap. Edge and Christian are going Edge and Christian are going to be in the same ring together? Oh, I'm having chills. This is a dream. This is a fan fiction coming true. The moment Edge looked at Christian and the smirk on his face, it was amazing. It made me so happy. The moment Christian, when Edge retired, it was heartbreaking, and especially knowing he challenged Christian to a match, and that was supposed to be his match, Christian versus Edge. That was supposed to be the thing that happened 10 years ago, and it was like heartbreaking to see that stolen away. It ended up being Christian versus Alberto Del Rio, but Christian versus Edge basically got stolen from us and stolen from them. It was so sad to see Edge have to do an early retirement and have that dream match taken away from them. And then the moment he stepped into the ring and they looked at each other and then just hugged each other, it was amazing. It was beautiful. It was such a heartwarming moment. It was probably one of my, probably the second favorite part of the Rumble. The first is who ended up winning the Rumble, but that was probably such an amazing moment, probably one of the best moments I've seen during a Royal Rumble, because it was just unexpected and extremely heartwarming and something that should have happened 10 years ago. I'm so happy that we have Christian back and that we can actually have Edge vs. Christian potentially happen in the future now. I'm so looking forward to that. AJ Styles was 25, and I have no idea why he has a bodyguard. Rey Mysterio 26, Sheamus 27, Cesaro was 28, and I was hoping he would win the Rumble too, but he didn't do too much. Number 29 had like a huge setup. Like, there was a pause, there were gold lights, there was so much going on, and they really hyped it up. I thought someone was returning. I was ready to freak out. The music I didn't recognize, and is someone returning? I was like ready to get super excited, and then it was Seth Rollins, which isn't bad, but like the way they did that intro, I really thought it was someone like we haven't seen in years. But yeah, Seth Rollins was 29, and it immediately got me scared because I made the connection that he might win the Rumble and end up facing Roman at WrestleMania, and that makes total sense. That sounds like something WWE would do. And yeah, I started to get scared. You know, when it comes to the Royal Rumble, everyone who won the Rumble twice is usually that generational superstar of the decade, like Hogan, Shawn Michaels, John Cena. They're always like era-defining wrestlers. And I didn't want Seth Rollins to win 2 Royal Rumbles, but thinking about how he's the future of WWE, and he, Triple H basically made him like his little protege for the future, I could see Seth Rollins winning 2 Rumbles and being squeezed into that group of greats. Braun Strowman was number 30, and that was okay. I was kind of disappointed. Number 30, I always hype it up for myself. I don't know why. It's like I just expect something to happen, so yeah, it was kind of underwhelming, but whatever. And at that point, I was like, oh, Braun Strowman could win too. He won the greatest Royal Rumble, and he was so dominating. He could win this Rumble and go on to WrestleMania. So at this point, I was like 100% sure it was Seth Rollins or Braun Strowman. Towards the end, it was Edge and Christian versus Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins. Seth was trying to make a little alliance with Braun, saying that they're the future, and basically Edge and Christian were old. And I was really scared at this point because I didn't want Seth to win again, and I didn't want Braun to win at all. And at this point, I knew Christian and Edge weren't going to win. So I was just pretty disappointed at this point, and I guess I would vote. I didn't even know who I would want. Maybe Seth, maybe Braun, I don't know. Either way, I was just like looking down on this Rumble because so far it's been a great night, you know. It had good moments and it made me happy so far. But I was really disappointed at this point because I knew Seth Rollins or Braun was going to win. And then Braun ended up attacking Seth. So then I was like, okay, maybe Braun is going to end up winning this after all. I can see him eliminating Seth, then maybe taking on Edge and Christian to show how dominant he is. So then Braun picks up Edge, and I'm basically wimping, saying, please don't touch him, please don't touch him. He tries to throw him off the rope, and Edge barely hangs on, giving me a helpless heart attack, because I knew he was going to get eliminated, but it was still really hard to watch. But yeah, he was basically hanging on. Edge was basically trying to pull Strowman down and eliminate him, and I saw Christian crawling towards them, and at that moment I was terrified because I knew what was going to happen. Edge was going to pull out Strowman. Strowman's going to try to eliminate Edge. Christian's going to grab Strowman's legs and throw him out. And right after that, Seth Rollins is going to eliminate Christian and Seth is going to win the Rumble. There's no way Christian's winning this Rumble. And I just saw it. I saw it clear as day. Seth Rollins has won this Rumble. Then it happened almost exactly as I thought it would play out. Seth Rollins came, threw Christian over, and Braun and Christian both got eliminated, but by a miracle, Edge hung on. It was just Seth Rollins and Edge in the ring, and I knew where this was going, but I really wanted Edge to win. I waited, anxiously waiting for what was going to happen, and I don't know what happened. It happened so fast. Edge threw Seth Rollins over, and I just saw him go over the ropes. I saw Seth trying to hang on, trying to grab for his life, and then I just saw him drop. Both of his hands not grabbing a rope, just drop to the floor. I was like, what is happening? Is this a mistake? Is this a mistake? Did he miss the rope? Edge actually won the Rumble? No way. I was before I could react, before I could process what I watched, Randy Orton came out of nowhere and immediately RKO'd Edge out of nowhere. It happened so fast. That bastard was lying about his injury. I felt sorry for him. He came out of nowhere. It was genius. What amazing heel thinking.
What a twist!
What an amazing villain. Randy Orton is top tier heel, but he came back out of nowhere, RKO out of nowhere. I was like, oh my god, is Randy Orton about to tie Stone Cold Steve Austin for most Rumble wins? And Edge eliminates Orton as well. What the fuck? Edge won the Rumble. Edge won the Rumble. Edge won the 2021 Royal Rumble. Oh my god. Oh my god. At age 47, Edge wins the Royal Rumble. Exactly 11 years to the day after first winning it. Absolutely crazy. This is not a WWE thing to do. This is like what I would play around in GM mode. I cannot believe they didn't give it to Seth. I can't believe they didn't give it to Braun. That's such a WWE thing to do. They gave it to Edge. 47-year-old Edge. What the fuck? And it made me so happy. I was so happy. I didn't see it coming. It was a huge shock. And just to know Edge is going to main event WrestleMania, Edge is going to fight for the world title. It makes me so happy. I'm so happy Edge can have one more world title run. I love this dude, and it was so sad having to see him relinquish his world title and retire and never have his dream match, and it was so heartbreaking, and to see him come back was amazing, but to see him win? Edge won the Rumble? It's unthinkable that WWE would never do that. It blew my mind, and it made me so happy. We all shit talk WWE. We all say bad things about WWE, but moments like this is what makes me love wrestling. And you could say whatever you want about Edge winning, him being old and not giving young people a chance to shine and giving them the spotlight. But man, Edge needs his one last hurrah, and this is definitely it. I want to see Edge with one last world title. I want to see Edge be the Edge that he was 10 years ago, and I can finally see that. Like, dreams are coming true right now, and it's beautiful. I don't care that he's an older talent. It's whatever. Edge deserves this. He deserves to have his moment, and I'm happy that it's finally happening. It was beautiful, it was amazing, and I am shocked at what I saw. I'm literally in awe still, and it's been hours. I am still in awe, and man, it just makes me so happy. Like, I'm so happy to know that WWE did something that they would never normally do. And people were talking about how, there were articles talking about how there's this planned ending for Rumble that got people scared, it was gonna get people shocked, and like people were worried about it. And I was like, oh, okay, Brock Lesnar's gonna win the Rumble. I was like very confident Brock Lesnar's gonna win the Rumble. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do something stupid. But Edge winning, it was amazing. This Royal Rumble was absolutely amazing. It made me feel like a kid again, and I'm excited to see what wrestling is going to continue to offer this year. But yeah, those are my thoughts about the Royal Rumble. It got me so excited that I decided to stop every video idea I was planning to do and quickly upload this to YouTube as soon as possible. So yeah, there's that. Let me know what you guys think about this. If you love it, if you hate it, leave it down in the comments below. And yeah, I just had to share my piece. I had to show you guys how impactful this was. Like, I had to make a video about this because it was just an amazing moment, and I am still in awe at what I'm seeing right now. 2021 Men's Royal Rumble winner, the Rated R superstar, Edge. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.